You are. Let's see. Look at
What
the.
episode number is
We
this?
are 225.
Oh shit!
Yes.
And when was the last time we did an episode? Do you know?
I think it was exactly. Let me look. 2 weeks ago, I think.
Are we live, sir?
We are live. You got the notification.
Anthony,
Hey, how's it going, buddy?
you son of a
It's a
bitch.
Christmas special.
Yes, it was a special Christmas actually.
Yeah,
Um, I was not at home. Did you get to go? You went to home. You went to Jersey.
I did.
You saw your fam,
Yeah.
but I did not go home. And apparently, that might have caused somewhat of a panic. Like I got a text message that was like, "Call me, bro,"
From your
from my
brother?
little brother, like my brother, like my
Wait,
shoot brother.
wait. Why did he
Right?
call? Wait. What?
That's what I was thinking.
Wait,
And
what?
so when I get this text, I'm like, "Has the revolution begun?" Like, and for those who are new to the podcast or don't follow very, very, very closely, my brother
Oh
may
god.
or may not be a
Oh,
black nationalist involved in some activities.
oh god.
And
That's
so
so
I was
funny.
like, is the game afoot?
Oh man.
Have we begun? And he was like, no, I didn't see you post anything on Facebook. I wanted to make sure you're okay. I'm like, I don't fuck with Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm over Facebook.
Oh man.
Um, so if you look on my Instagram, there are things that are posted there periodically, maybe even daily.
Yeah.
I'm well. Like I have not died.
Yeah, that's
All
funny.
is good. I'm in a good place.
Yeah, that's
Like
good.
we won the motherfucking fight,
Yeah,
and we're behaving like we won. To
that's
be
good.
frank,
Good.
you know, we've been celebrating.
Good.
But I'm back to teaching.
Yeah.
My regular schedule almost. Um, Extreme Couture has been closed
Mm.
throughout the holidays. So
Oh.
like on Wednesday on Christmas Day, there was no jujitsu class for me to teach.
Gotcha.
Other than that, I'm back to my regular schedule. So I'm teaching 4 days a week. Everything is good.
Nice.
Everything's good. But yeah, Christmas came and went.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get gifts?
I got money and I got. Ooh, what did I
Yeah.
get? Wait, what did I get that was interesting? I got a toaster. That was the most exciting thing that I wanted. It was a toaster.
What kind of toaster?
That doesn't matter, dude. I just wanted a toaster. I want to be able
No,
to.
because there's slide me in toasters.
Oh yeah,
and
like
slide me in toasters.
the top top loader.
The top loader.
Yeah,
I respect it.
yeah.
The other gimmick, the slide me in gimmick,
I'm not a fan.
is better than the drop me in.
You think so? Is it the rotator? Is it the conveyor
Not for
belt you're
making
talking about?
toast. Not for making toast, but just for making anything.
Oh, you're talking. Okay, you're talking about like a convection oven where you like.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that gimmick is the bomb.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
But I'm pro toast.
Yeah, toast is good.
But all right, this is so random.
Okay.
I'm staying on toast actually. I'm just like it's random that I want to talk about toast.
Yeah.
Like, how do you take your toast? Like, how toasted is your toast?
It's like very dark brown to slightly black. That's like that. Like I have a wide variety of ranges, and it depends on what I'm using the bread for. But if we're talking about like, so if we're talking about bagels, I want them to be dark brown to a lightly black. For regular bread, I want it to be like that deep brown, like it's almost like a wood brown, where you know it's hard enough to handle some butter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I respect your toast game, but I disagree.
All right. What do you
I'm
think?
a lightly toasted guy.
How much butter do you put on your bread,
Like,
though?
are you asking me what side my bread is buttered on, Anthony?
No. How much? No, I'm asking you. I'm not. Well,
That's an old euphemism for are you a homosexual?
yes. Well, what your answer should be both sides of the bread.
Like, oh, he butters his bread on the other side.
I-
You know what I'm saying?
I go both ways,
You know what
man.
I'm saying?
I go left. I go
You know what I'm
up.
saying?
Hey, man, all around. The crust gets it too.
Yeah, I don't think I use a lot of butter,
Okay.
but I think other people would disagree.
And I would say that they're incorrect, and I would say that you probably don't use a lot of butter. Like you probably do like maybe like 1, 2, 3, right?
No.
No.
Like I want the entire thing covered in a nice amount of butter so that when I put it on, it's still like solid. But when I
Ah.
go to eat my toast, it is now liquefied.
Gotcha. So it's like would you say the
Man.
toast is soaked?
Yeah.
Okay, but not both sides.
No,
Okay, so you're fine.
you're like, you're not even on my level.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I butter both sides of it, like the crust and everything. Like, I don't care.
You're like, I'm trying to get this cholesterol gimmick. I'm trying to see if heart attacks are real.
Right.
Like, let's do this.
Exactly.
That's awesome. I
Yeah.
respect it.
Christmas
All right, so
party.
you got there.
Christmas party stories. I gotta tell you about that. Work Christmas parties. I used all the tricks of the trade that you have taught me about everything and my life lessons of spotting people out at bars, and it was amazing. It was hilarious.
What do you mean?
I said, I sometimes when I go out, I get really bored. Especially if I'm supposed to entertain and I don't feel like being myself, I'll be somebody else. And the person that's easily usable for the situations, I'll use your personality for that, and it works out lovely. Well, I tell you, lovely. It's like you and a mix of Donald Trump, and so it's like it's weird.
You're like, sometimes I'll just become you and Donald Trump.
Yeah, like I'll mash them together because I do a lot of hand motions and say certain things, and then when people say certain things about me about being good at something, I'm like no. I downplay it and I get very small about it. But then when it comes to talking to people about like clothing or fashion, I'll just throw out things that I know nothing about, and I'll just like pull topics out of my head that I remember from you, like Tim Gunn. You got to make it work. And then people are like, "Oh my God! Like you're so cultured. You know about this. You know about that."
It's so funny.
And then we'll have and then like what made it even better as the night got on is that I go to the bathroom, I come back, and I see these two girls walk into the bar, and I'm like, "Oh, you guys are dancers or prostitutes." I knew off rip. I just looked. I looked. I was like, "Cause you're way too pretty to be here, and there's no guy around, and there's two of you."
That's a sign.
And then I was just like, all right, now let's see if I'm really good at being Darren. So I'm like, all right. So I look at everything in the face, all the way down to the body, everything like that, and I'm like, I concluded that one of them was a transsexual and the other one wasn't.
What?
Yes.
Oh, Anthony,
Yeah.
don't trigger me.
I'm not triggering you. I'm just saying, like, and I concluded that I was wrong because I was terribly wrong, and then I turned it into a funny joke where, like, as soon as I saw them, I pointed it out. I'm like, "Oh my God! Like, look, those are two prostitutes." To like one of the girls that was sitting next to me, and she's like, "What are you talking about? They're not prostitutes. They're either prostitutes or dancers." Like, can you tell? It's like, watch this. She's gonna look around the table, then look back, then I'm gonna keep staring at her though, and so she won't come to this end of the table. I'll just keep looking at her, like I know. But she'll go to the other end of the table. And she did. And then she starts talking to everybody, and then she starts like taking off her jacket, and you see it's like, oh, this is a very revealing. This is like very more like I would say it's cabaret style dress. I'm like, oh, interesting. And then all of a sudden, cars start getting passed out, and I was like, well, what do you know? It's like that's a prostitute, and they're like, how did you know? It's like eye contact.
Well, what do you know?
What do you know? And then the joke about
I'm glad I helped
transvestites.
you spot hookers.
Yeah, and the transvestite joke was like you gotta look very carefully, guys, because you can't trust her. She's probably a transvestite. And like, what are you talking about? I'm like, look at her. Look, her hair perfect, eyebrows perfect, eyelashes perfect, lipstick perfect. Her fingernails match her toenails. None of them are chipped. Not a single hair. Yeah, not a single hair on her body. Everything's perfect.
Real women have flaws.
Yes, like, you say, yeah, exactly. And all the women were like just offended because they're like I have perfect fingernails.
No, you don't.
No,
Bitch.
it's like no, you don't. It's like no, you don't. It's like, and then one girl was like, "Show me, look, I got no chips, and you got a dick,
A big one.
big one." And she's like,
Maybe the biggest.
"Yeah, it was amazing. I had a great night, and turning your personality on was fun for like a couple. It was fun for 2 hours because I didn't want to be myself, and it didn't have to be. It's amazing, and just turn
You
it.
didn't turn it off.
Yeah, turn it off. It did. It was like,
Which
whoop.
must be nice.
It's like, yeah, because I'm like because you know like it's like how you empathize towards like people's like sexual like preferences and sexualities and like them as people when you come teaching and sexual preferences.
I do.
I can empathize with people as like a personality wise of like what's so fun about being that person that they don't get to enjoy, and I'm like, oh, Now I can feel I can feel it, and I'm like, oh, I want to stop because this is making me want to get wild, and I don't feel like getting wild today. So I just like, it's like, whoop.
Sometimes you gotta get wild though.
I understand, but but I could just literally feel the same tendencies. Like, all right, hey, what's going on? Hey, miss, you're very interesting. You have very weird tattoos and a weird shaped face that I'm very much into right now. And I'm like, oh man, I can really try to turn this part of my brain off now.
It's a dangerous part.
It's a dangerous brain. 'Cause I'm
It
like,
leads you to doing dangerous things.
yeah, no,
I'm
because
back at the of dangerous things.
yeah, Buffy the Slayer came out. Like I knew the episodes and characters. All of a sudden, it came out. It was real weird. I'm like, I saw an episode maybe like a couple times, and it's like, wow.
I'm gonna kill you. Like all of a sudden, I knew all kinds of fun facts about Buffy.
It's actually
It really
really fun.
embodied you, bro. I
It's
could feel it.
It's really fun, actually. Let's see. Oh, we need to get you signed up for Fight to Win. I just realized that.
Oh shit,
Yeah,
it's about to go down. Yeah,
I think it's what, February. You said.
something like that. I was told that they're coming in
Let me
February.
check again.
But I need to get my training on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got to get it right and get it tight.
Yeah.
The other day, I touched my belly and I
Mhm.
was like, "Who is this?
Who am I?
Who is this?
Oh.
Is this my belly?
Oh.
Why is it so soft?"
Oh, you have no idea, dude. You know what's worse than that? Is your own mother calling you a
What?
hoochie mama.
A what?
Yeah, hoochie mama, like based on the way you dress and how tight your clothes are. I was like, oh man, it's that butt. You got a gut now. What are you, some kind of hoochie mama? What are you trying to do? I bought,
So can I shoot you out?
yeah, and she bought me a sweater, cover my stomach and my butt up. She's like, it's a large. I'm like, no, you don't need a medium.
She bought you an emergency sweater.
Yeah, she had
Figure this out.
apparently she had this for like a while. She like that was a Christmas present for her. That was the one Christmas present that I got from my mom was like a hoochie mama covering yourself sweater. She's like,
A
I've made,
sweater.
yeah, it goes
Cover
like
up your fucking 4-inch finger.
yeah, it goes below my like the end of my underwear. Like it's like mid thigh. I'm like, that's too long for a hoodie. I'm like, I might as well look like somebody's girlfriend. My mom's terrible.
That's funny.
Yeah.
You see what I'm doing right now?
What are you doing?
I'm
Oh.
letting puppies in and out, in and out, and now they're attacking my feet.
A warden of
There-
puppies.
I'm out. I'm being fucking assaulted.
They're beating the shit out of you.
Oh, these motherfuckers. Athena has a foot fetish,
Ah,
a toe fetish.
Mm.
Athena is the black one.
gotcha.
You know what? Let's. They're already internet famous, so it's not weird to put them on the internet. Let's put them on the internet. So Athena
Mm-hmm.
is this black girl right here. Hi, Athena. Hi. And Athena likes toes,
Yeah.
like a lot. She bites my toes when I walk. Like she'll follow you. And then here's Diego, the blonde, young Didi, and his gimmick is like our fingers. So like when you stand above him, he'll jump up to bite your fingers, like in a playful manner. Like he's
Right.
never harmed me in any way. Never. He doesn't draw blood. But he's like, arf, arf, arf. Like he like wants your fingers, and she wants your fucking toes, and like your digits aren't safe out here, dog.
I understand. I understand. They don't care.
Now Athena wants to be in the fucking mix.
Oh,
You see her jump up, but she's trying to find the frame.
she's like, where am I?
Now Didi's in the mix. Everybody's hanging out now.
Where should I be?
But we're in a mellow spot, which is good.
Nice.
So, Anthony,
Yes.
we've had holiday fun.
Yes, we have.
There were gifts and office parties.
Mm-hmm.
And Jess obviously has won her fight with Vivi Araujo.
Mm-hmm.
And have we talked to the internet since the fight?
That's a good question. I don't know. Let me check. I don't think we did. I think we had. No, actually, I think you're right. I think we did. I think because you were telling us about how quick it was to get out of the venue.
Oh, cool. All right, good. And it was. We got out of there like fucking ninjas. But since then, like, the holidays make it weird when you're not running a gym. So like, I don't have a key to anybody's school.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like I don't just come and go when I please. I can't just go train.
Right.
It has to be an acceptable time to do that.
Yeah.
And so everything's closed over the holiday.
Mm-hmm.
Where like I used to open my gym on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
I can't just go open up
The gym.
Randy Couture's fucking gym and be like, yo, we open.
It's a jujitsu.
Come through.
Yeah.
I don't have any I don't have any fucking keys. So I'm kind of in a holding pattern
Mm-hmm.
for like the whole holiday time. Like, but I'm back to teaching at least. But like right after the fight, I was like, I need to get right back into training.
Yeah.
Like if I don't start training, like things could get weird. We do not want things to be weird. We want things to be on track and good.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
And by weird, I mean like I could throw my whole life away at any moment. Like that's.
I said I could just
I mean-
not care. Just not care at all. No, I get it, man.
So like yeah, consistency helps me stay on the right path mentally. And so like breaks are not good for me.
Right.
Like breaks are dangerous. But I've navigated this one pretty good. Like we're pretty good. Like I've been studying. I told you before we went live, I've been like looking at the Danaher stuff and the Gordon Ryan stuff,
Mm-hmm.
especially after the seminar with Gordon. Like I was like, okay, I need to really fucking apply myself on this shit.
Right.
Like it's drastically different than what people are doing out here. It's drastically different.
Yeah.
And like I need to apply myself to that type of control. And you sent me a text that was so good about control and about how my control sucks and that's why I'm not finishing people when I want to. And when I felt his heel hook position,
Mm-hmm.
Gordon's, that's control.
Yeah.
And when we're doing comparisons as to like, is this good or is this bad or what level is this? I felt the best level of control of that position that exists in the game currently.
Mm-hmm.
And that level of control is what I seek, and anything less than that means I suck at it. Like I don't like accepting anything other than that. And so I'm ready to get back to work, and I've been sending out the fucking text to the homies like, yo, like I know it like seems like New Year's resolution, like, but it's not New Year's yet, bitch.
Yeah.
And I don't have a fight camp right now. Like I want to get after it. You keep saying you want to get after it. You keep saying you want to get after it. Let's fucking do that shit. Like I wasn't as available, and I was still trying to make motherfuckers get after it.
Yeah.
And I wasn't that available. Now I'm super available. Let's fucking go. Like let's fucking go before there's no more time.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's good to be inspired, especially with. I'm sure you read the post and everybody's freaking out about it, especially in a time where the king is dead supposedly.
All right, so allegedly Gordon Ryan retired from competition grappling, right?
Yeah, but not really.
Does that mean he's preparing for MMA or he's just trolling?
I think it's. I think he's definitely going to prepare for MMA, but I don't think he's truly retired. Just because, like, it's one of those things where, like, all right, yeah, you train hard for like a couple years, dude, but how much money you got in your bank account?
Well, he did post some things. Have you seen these things?
I probably have, but I just choose to forget them.
So one of those things that he posted, I would say a couple months ago, would lead me to believe that there's upwards of $500,000 in his bank account.
Right.
Which, for a young grappler, is a gigantic sum of money.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. I don't know what's in his bank account.
I mean, I agree, but at the same time, it's like, I mean, granted, he could be doing diversifying, but for large enough, for Floyd Mayweather, he just needs to go fight people to make money, and he's fucking Floyd Mayweather. So, see you around,
Yes, but
Gordon.
he has Floyd's expenses, right? So, like, who knows what your expenses are if you're Gordon Ryan?
Right.
Do you pay the rent in your apartment? I don't know.
Maybe.
It's very possible that some benefactor does,
Maybe.
right? It's sponsored. Like, so you get all this money from scrapping and doing seminars and other sponsorship deals. You could be sitting kind of pretty right now. But I don't think he necessarily needs to scrap to earn. And he took an entire year off to
Hmm.
like fix his knee,
Yeah.
and I don't think I don't think he spent that year not earning.
No, he did seminars.
So like if he says for a second, if he's like, "Yo, I'm retired," even if it's kind of sort of a work, right? If it's like, "I'm retired because I don't want to do this for a little while, so I'm gonna take a fucking vacation." Retired,
Yeah.
right? I'm gonna go rest. I'm gonna go chill with my friends. I'm gonna train, but I'm not training to be world champion. I'm training just to train. Like if he does that, that's fine.
Yeah.
But if he decides to come back and fucking compete, like that wouldn't shock me in any way.
Oh no, no, I wouldn't. I mean,
He's still young,
yeah, he's what 26, 25, 26.
something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe? Yeah, 25, I think.
Yeah.
So I think it's a work, like straight up. I don't think he's retired in any way. I
No.
think he wants to take a little break. And he said in that post that he has bookings in 2020 that he's
Yeah.
already committed to.
Yeah, he's got to
That he
do that.
plans on.
Yeah, he's got to get that that tag team match. 25K.
So yeah, Chael Sonnen said 25K to anybody that can beat Craig and Gordon.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you can beat both those dudes in the same night, you a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like those dudes don't lose that often.
No.
You know? Gordon especially.
Yeah.
So good luck to the motherfucker that tries to take that money.
Yeah.
It's not coming to your pocket. Like you're gonna fight for it. You're not gonna get it to cash that check. Like it's not happening.
No. It's like Vinny
I don't
and
see anybody
Pena.
being able to do it.
Vinny and Pena versus. I think there's a weight limit
Yeah,
restriction
but
though.
they're not gonna do it.
Vinny,
not gonna do it.
Vinny wants to do it. Vinny said it. Vinny ran. Vinny was like, that was the first thing that he said right as the thing was announced. Like in the crowd, he's like, "I'm gonna fight him. I need a partner."
Oh, then I'll do it.
You'll do it.
I'll tag team with Vinny.
All right.
Let Vinny go first.
Yeah.
Because the idea is that Vinny basically thinks I'll beat both those dudes. This is why he said I'll do it. I need a partner. That's what I hear.
Yeah.
When someone's like, "Oh, it's tag team," I'm in.
Yeah.
I just need a guy. It's like, wait, so that means that when you saw who was on the other team, you were like, "I'll fuck both of them up."
Right.
So I just need a dude to come with me.
Right.
Like,
Exactly.
I'll fucking come with you.
Yeah. Yeah. He's like, I need a guy. Like,
It'll be me and Vinny against Gordon and Craig Jones.
yeah.
But I'll get his way back. I'll get his back.
Yeah.
I'll just be way back.
Back. Yeah. Oh man. That'd be funny.
Or maybe I'll catch the hot tag.
Yeah. The hot tag. Get the.
I'll give Vinny the hot tag. Like I'll start the match and I'll get whooped on and like beat up and not tapped, and then I'll like run over to Vinny like, ah!
Get him.
The hot tag, and he comes in, he hits him with a clothesline, a drop kick, and all of a sudden we're the fucking champions.
There you go. That's all it takes.
It's a good vision.
It's not bad.
It's a good vision. Have you heard this rumor that the Conor and Cowboy fight is fixed, and that Cowboy is scheduled to lose? And apparently Cowboy's been denying this, and the only reason I bring it up is because Luke Thomas brought it up, and he's not super gossipy. So like if he brought it up, that means that this rumor is way more widespread than I was aware of, because I didn't hear about it until he said something. I've been in my own world, like teaching class and like hanging out here and like being in post-fight decompression mode, right? But I have not heard anything firsthand about this rumor. And then Luke is like, yeah, there's this rumor. And I'm like, what? Like, you're not the kind of guy to bring up this kind of shit. How deep is this rumor? And I don't know if it helps or hurts the fight that it exists. But yeah, apparently that's been going on. And Cowboy's like, that's not real, it's bullshit. And like, I'm not a conspiracy theory guy. But I also don't think Cowboy's that kind of human.
Yeah.
Like he's worked really, really hard for a McGregor fight.
Yeah.
He's been talking shit about having a McGregor fight for a long time, not to just throw away the chance of beating him. Like, I don't think they could produce enough money to make the difference in his mind okay enough to just throw a fight. It's like, say it's like 2 million if you just fight it straight up, but we'll give you a 5 if you do what we want to do.
No.
You know, it's like, that's not enough money to do what you want me to do. Granted that I can make nearly the same amount, and like obviously it's not nearly the same, but like functionally,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's the same amount of money to go be myself. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
You know, like if they're like, all right, $1 billion, we'll give you $1 billion. Now we got something to talk about.
Yeah.
Like now you might have to compromise how you feel about your life, right?
Yeah.
But if it's like, if we're talking about marginal differences, there's no way Cowboy Cerrone is gonna be like, yo, fuck it, I'm gonna take the money. Give me the bag. Doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't make sense. But I think it is crazy that Luke Thomas did bring it up because I did hear rumblings about it, and I was just like, what? This is some nonsense.
It is nonsense, but if enough people talk about it, then everybody has to talk about it, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I brought it up.
Yeah. So it's like, is it really credible? I don't think so. Like you said, it doesn't make any sense.
I don't think it's credible, but I think it's interesting that people are even talking about it like it is, and considering Cerrone's history.
Yeah.
Like, that's a fucking blood and guts guy. It's a blood and guts guy. And he's made his life on that. Like, why do you risk everything in his legacy and the possibility of being a Hall of Famer, which is something that he can book on for the rest of his life? Like, he can show up at a place and get a check as long as they can put a picture of him and say UFC Hall of Famer on the fucking flyer.
Right.
You know, like, he can do the rest of his life. Why would he throw that away? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. No.
Anthony,
Yes.
do you have any weird news?
I do, but you want to talk about the Bellator fight that's happening tonight?
Tell me who's fighting. Oh, it's Japan.
Japan, yes.
Yes, tell me who's fighting right now.
All right, so Darren Cruikshank, Cruikshank, there you go. Cruikshank versus
Spells it wrong, though.
Yeah.
Darren Cruikshank spells it wrong.
yeah, versus Gody.
Not really a true Darren.
Yeah, Daron. Versus Gody Yamamochi. Yamuchi.
I don't know. You're struggling with the Japanese.
All right.
What are the main events?
This is main card. This is what I'm looking at, main card. Or you want to just go to the top 3 fights?
Top 3.
All right. So we have Fedor versus. Oh no, start from the bottom. No. Start from the. So we have. Oh, we gotta get this one. So we have Lorenz Larkin versus Kiyoto Nakamura. You got
Okay.
Michael Page versus Shinso Anzi.
So Michael Van Page.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got Michael Chandler versus Sidney Outlaw.
Okay.
And
I
then
feel like that's kind of a showcase fight.
you got Fedor versus Jackson Rampage.
Fedor versus Rampage is a real thing.
That's a real thing that's happening. That's the main event.
They're doing that in Japan. That's
Yes.
fucking spectacular.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna say Rampage by knockout,
Yeah.
just because it's fun to say. And if it happens, I think it's fun. And at this point, I don't think either one of those guys can damage who they are in the game. Like, Fedor was Fedor. And then he had this second era in his career that we're currently in, where he's like a guy who's fighting people. But he's not Fedor anymore. And Rampage, I think, is closer to who he was than Fedor is. But if Rampage gets taken down, I don't know if he's getting up ever.
No.
Like, he might get cement mixed into the floor and fucking Japan.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say Rampage by KO, and MVP by KO.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Chandler by ground and pound stoppage, and the other fights I don't even have a take on.
Yeah. That's fair. All right. Cool. Now the weird news.
But when does that Bellator fight?
Oh,
airing?
beep. I would
Is it
say
happening right now?
7 p.m. 7 p.m. your time.
It starts at 7 p.m. my time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's when it's airing or that's live.
That's, I mean, it just says main card. Doesn't say. I mean, it's happening today. It says main card at 10 p.m. Eastern. So I'm guessing it's happening.
See, that just makes. I guess maybe they'll adjust when they do it in Japan to make it so that it hits the main hours because they don't want to do an off-hour show. So
Right.
they'll just like make it off hours for the Japanese audience and make it on hours for the East Coast. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I can accept that. I
Okay.
can accept that. I believe that that's true. Give me the weird news. Give me the
Alright.
weird shit.
So, all right, we'll just do two. So we have 911 dispatcher told drowning woman to shut up because she was freaking out, cleared of doing anything wrong.
That's the worst. So I just watched a YouTube video
Mhm.
where a 911 dispatcher gets a call and the lady's like, "I like to order a pizza." And he's like, "Huh? This is 911." And she's like, "I know, pepperoni. I really need the pizza to come quickly." And then he gets through her tone
Yeah.
that what she's describing is that she's involved in a domestic violence dispute and she needs help immediately.
Right.
That like she's seeing a woman being beaten and she wants police to get there, but she doesn't want to say, "This woman getting her ass whooped," because she doesn't want to get killed by the person whooping the woman's ass, right?
Right.
So the dispatcher got it, and they saved the lady, and everything was cool. This is like the opposite.
Yeah. This is the exact opposite.
like, I'm dying. Like, bitch, be cool.
Yeah. Pretty much that's exactly what happened. She's like,
I'm dying. Save me. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
"You're not gonna die." That's what she tells her. Like, "You're not gonna
Calm the
die.
fuck down, ho.
You're not gonna die. I don't know why you're freaking out." And then she drowns.
I don't know why you're freaking out. What a bitch.
Yeah. So she's like,
Yeah, fuck that lady. I hope she lost her job.
she what's it called? She quit.
Suspension.
No, she quit.
Oh, she quit.
Yeah, I think she relieved herself of the duty, but they cleared her for doing anything wrong, which is kind of interesting.
Now she's back to sucking dicks.
Maybe. She looks like she could take a dick. Next one. Wanted man was already in jail when agents raided his former home and shot a woman inside.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Say that again.
So basically, what happened was they were looking for a guy, right? He was already in jail, already in handcuffs, already arrested, already been processed, but they raided his house looking for him, or raided one of his former homes, looking for him, and shot this lady that was inside. Now, wait. This is the title of it. Let's dig in deep before you make a judgment call.
Okay, let's go deep.
So there was a 19-year-old woman with her brother that was living in the house, and like what happened was that they entered the room. The lady was like on the couch with on a couch, like like underneath the countertop they have like a shotgun or whatever it is.
Okay.
And so their brother was out there taking trash out, and he saw the police coming in, and he's like, "Hey, what's going on?" And they're like, "Hold on, like you're under arrest," like blah blah blah. And he's like telling the police officers, "Well, okay, that's fine and all, but this person doesn't live here, and my sister's inside, and we keep a shotgun in XYZ place." And then the next,
is this?
yeah. And so the next thing that they say, there's no video yet. So what happens is that apparently the girl was just holding the shotgun, like asking, like, who are you? And they never supposedly they never identified who they were. Like everybody's claiming different stories here. So it's a he said, she said situation right now where it's like, all right, this girl got riddled with bullets while holding a shotgun because they came in and like basically tried to raid her house. And she's still alive. She's in critical. I think she's in some type of condition. But
okay, I mean that's fucking dark.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's like, so the second that they're like, "Yo, there's a weapon in the house," they're like, "What? There's a fucking shotgun in there?"
Yeah.
Motherfuckers starting to get a little hype, and then she's like, "Who are you?" Like, oh man,
Yeah.
that's a mess. Hopefully some kind of video evidence comes out and makes everything clear. Like, I don't know what ending I want in that kind of shit. Like, it's not like I want like I want these guys to be exonerated, or I want these guys to be punished, or it's like I don't have an outcome in mind.
Right.
I don't see a bad guy here. It's just like that's fucked up. Hope that works out.
Right.
Like,
No.
fuck.
You know what I wanted? You know what I wanted? Oh wait, no, never mind. I don't think he was there for that. I would want to know what Andres felt like when
What's that?
when his house got raided, but I don't think he was living there at the time.
Well, all right. So his house was never raided. That's not what happened. But there was a moment where he was coming home
Right.
from a trip somewhere,
Yeah.
and like the fucking reporter lady was like, "Hey, shit went down, and what do you think?" And he's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I literally just got home. Like, I don't know what's going on. Please leave me alone."
Well, no. Wait, no. Like their house got raided twice in the same day. Like their whole that whole crew that was living there when that whole like Lloyd Irvin stuff happened. Like two different federal like agencies came in and like broke down like busted through the door and like had him at gunpoint and like arrested like those jiu-jitsu fighters like twice in the same day. It was like the ATF and some other group of federal agencies. Yeah,
What?
yeah, like, but I don't think Keenan was there for that. I mean, I don't think
The guys that were accused?
no, wait, are you talking about? Yeah, the guys that were confused, like that house, like that Lloyd Irvin house. Yeah, that got they broke. It was like yeah, like it happened.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I wonder.
I was not aware of that.
Yeah, but I don't think he was there for it, so that's why I'm like, makes sense.
Yeah, I was not aware of that. I mean, things happen.
Yeah,
You know,
things
what are you
happen.
gonna do?
Yeah,
Anthony,
Darren.
I'm going to try to bring myself back up to a level
Mm-hmm.
of complete and utter reason. And step one is a super hot shower.
Ooh, good move.
maybe even a bath. I may draw myself a bath.
Ooh,
But
the bubbles.
I don't have anything to do until Tuesday afternoon. And so I'm gonna go into a deep, deep hibernation
Nice.
and relax. And then on Tuesday afternoon, probably on Monday actually, I'm gonna get after it. But for now, I must say goodbye to the internet and goodbye to you as well. Episode 225.
Yep.
God damn.
We did it.
2 1/4 out here.
Did.
2 1/4.
We did it.
It must be respected. I appreciate you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Glad you had a good holiday with your fam.
Yeah, happy you
And,
had one too with like whoever you did it with, and not in a
Well,
sexual way.
we did gifts at the crib.
Gotcha.
It was like I confided in Jess. I was like, hey, I don't know how to buy gifts. Because
man.
I don't register feelings
Right.
the same way that you do.
Well,
And she was like, yeah, get gift cards. And so that's what I did, and it worked out. Everybody was happy with me.
I said that's a beginner step. I'll give you a better tip. Go utilitarian. You'll be surprised how upset they are at the gift, but then how much they'll use and be like, damn, that was a really good gift.
Respect. Anthony,
Mm-hmm.
it's been a pleasure.
Yep.
For now, I say goodbye, internet, and goodbye to you for real. I'll talk to you later, brother.
Peace.